We're at 100 episodes, boys.
100.
Crazy, 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 crazy. It honestly seems like we've done more than that when you think about it, but
I mean,
yeah.
we have.
Oh, yeah, we have with all the extras and stuff like that. But episode 89, welcome. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are feeling okay. It's been a crazy week. My allergies this week have been absolute shit. My eyes are all watery. I can't breathe. It's been a shit show for myself, but welcome everyone, and thank you for hanging out once again with us. As always, make sure you follow us, like us on all the social medias, and if you'd like to become part of the one and only Lockpick Nation, you do so at patreon.com/Level Unlock Podcast, where you can then sign up with 3 different tiers to become part of the Unlock Nation, the Lockpick Nation, where it will allow you to have multiple different tiers, multiple different perks, prizes, all that fun stuff. So what's going on, boys? How's everyone been doing? How's everyone's week been going? Really quick before we get into it, pretty decent week in news. So make sure you hang out and listen. And let's dive in. Schroeder, man, what's up?
Don't you lie to the people, Walker.
How you been? How you feeling? What's new?
Pretty good, pretty good. Staying uber duper busy. Lots and lots of running around. Haven't been doing much in the gaming thing, as it has been the pattern the last while. Though we did get a little bit of, what is it called? Like whatever. What is it? Why is the camera back funny?
I'm a horrible reader, so I don't know how to spell anything.
That game that where you're a ghost hunter. What is up with my camera? Anyways, played a little bit of that, but other than that, just been doing, working and running around and still getting this place put together. Didn't realize how much crap you have until you combine years of stuff together. Went to a little Halloween shindig, which was kind of dope. My cousin was having. That was fun. Watch these people play Extreme Jenga. I don't. Fucking camera, look at me. What the fuck? It's like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it was the most intense game of Jenga I've ever seen played in my entire life.
What is Extreme Jenga? I'm curious.
Well, it's just a huge. It's a huge Jenga. It's Jenga, but huge.
Oh, okay.
Huge.
Oh, like tall.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And I've just never seen anything quite like it. It was pretty amazing. What else? Actually, I have seen things like that. But I don't know. It was a good time. It's been a good week. Good vibes. Good energy. A lot of good stuff. I know there's stuff that I'm missing. Today's my buddy Lee's birthday. It's a good friend of mine. Happy birthday, Lee! You weren't
moved last week, right? Or were you moved?
I was moved. I was here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't remember.
Yep. We've played some Overwatch. Quite a bit of that. Out of all of the games, out of all the games, I think I've been playing the most of that. Tomorrow is the this Thursday we're gonna do the Overwatch Battle Royale with cheese. That's anybody out there that plays, man. You can join us. Overwatch Thursday night around 10ish. We try to get as many humans as possible to join us for this Overwatch game. If we get more than 6, then we actually open it up to a bigger thing. Custom games. James, you look incredibly blown away by something.
Yeah.
Share with me.
So
I can't quite see into your eyes.
There's I'm looking up Jenga.
Yeah.
So, what is it? Lax Fifth Avenue.
Some people go hard as fuck with that, bro.
Has a Jenga set.
Okay.
That's $1,100.
What?
54 blocks are crafted from beach and are stored in char green boxes with brass detailings.
Well, there you go.
How tall is it? The regular?
Regular Jenga. It's
What
a regular size Jenga.
Say the words again that you started with, though. I was clicking something.
Like where it's from?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Oh, Saks Fifth Avenue. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I think isn't that a store in like?
Isn't that like
a store in like New York?
It's like, yeah, isn't Saks like
I have no fucking idea.
A very, very, very high-end store?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
probably. I think it is. It sounds like a fancy ass store.
Oh,
it was in White Chicks. They made fun of because you used to shop at Saks. Like, ah! Yeah, 'cause that's what I remember that.
$1,100 Jenga set. And
That's
then
nuts.
Etsy, on the other hand, coming in strong with a giant tippy tower yard game for $119.99.
Tippy Tower, it's a Jenga.
It is
Another type of game?
Yeah, it's let's see.
Yeah.
Titles for easy transport. 17 inches long by 15 inches wide by 12 inches high.
Mm.
So you got a big old Jenga set. This is even
Your
bigger.
mom is a big old Jenga set.
Louis Vuitton made a Jenga set.
Louis Vuitton made. This is a 6-foot Jenga set. That's taller than me.
Looks like it's
That's
made
what I
out
like
of
to see.
plastic, and it's like $3,000.
We bought Mega Jenga for my kids, not realizing that it's just like pieces of cardboard that you have to actually put together. We actually thought it came together, but yeah, no. Come find out that when we got it off Amazon. It was supposed to be like 4.5 feet tall for Jenga.
Yeah.
But the box that came in the box, it was that thin and like that wide. Like, okay, what the fuck? Open it up. It's just pieces of cardboard that you then put together that make fucking Jenga blocks. Like, what a fucking ripoff! Pieces of cardboard. Like, we thought this was gonna be a huge ass box. Nope.
Those Louis Vuitton Jenga set though, I fuck with it. It looks nice.
A Louis Vuitton
that's cool.
Jenga set.
$3,000 for the Jenga set.
Let's fucking go.
I don't even know how to spell Louis Vuitton. There it is. Thank
Look
you,
up-
Google.
Yeah. I'm on the website, High Snobbity.
High Snobbity?
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? Isn't that just the fanciest
Would
shit
you
you ever
look at
seen?
that?
I'm looking at it. You know, it's when I see things like that that I can't help but say, would you look at that? Wow, looking at it.
Would you look at that?
Well,
Would you just look at
I'm
it?
looking.
There's
I'm
a
looking.
Louis Vuitton monogram secretary desk trunk for $38,000.
Okay, that's enough of that. So it was. It's been generally a good energy week, at least in my own little world. I feel like I keep getting closer to streaming and being productive, but then something distracts me. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just work, a little party, some gaming, being productive.
Oh my god.
That's about it.
How was the Halloween party?
It was fun. I saw a bunch of friends that I haven't seen in years.
Awesome.
I saw friends that I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years. It was
That's
great.
awesome.
It was a good time. It was
Shit.
actually super fun. Yeah, Cassie, if you
Where
catch
was it?
this, thanks for hanging. My cousin Cass's.
Nice.
Yeah, if you catch this, thanks for inviting me. It was an awesome time.
Good shit.
But
Yo, so listen to this.
yeah, what's up?
Okay. Louis Vuitton
Speak your
has
words.
a ping pong set.
Okay.
So it's 2 paddles and it looks like 4 balls for $2,400. But
fucking
that's not the crazy thing.
What is the
Alright.
crazy thing, my dude?
So I go on to I click on the link to
Okay.
Louis Vuitton's website
Okay.
to see it. And the fucking name of it is Ping Pong Set James.
Let's fucking go.
Ping
It's made-
pong
it was
set,
made-
James?
It was made for
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
Made for good old Jimmy Noodles up there.
You know, the universe talks to you, man. It talks to you in weird ways. It really
I
does.
think you got to buy it.
I mean, sure.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing is,
I could. Who needs a PlayStation 5 when I can get a ping pong set? Not even a table. Just the paddles.
I'll tell you
What
one
were you
other
saying?
thing,
One
though.
thing?
One other thing that I definitely want to make sure I get sorted out this week, hopefully, though, is my microphone. I don't know. I can't hear it because I'm not listening to it, but I have a nice XLR mic, a Blue Yeti, this mic, and one other mic. And presently, I've tested all of them, and they all do not meet up to my standards.
Really?
So, yes, so I have to figure out a solution. Probably just smash them all. And then,
That's what I usually do.
but that's my mission this week, is to get my microphone all sorted out so that it, I don't know, just so it sounds better.
Good. Fuck you, James, because it made me look something else up. When I clicked on that ping pong link, it took
You
me to a
looked up
pair
those
of
dumbbells?
dumbbells. Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at the 3 kilogram dumbbells for $2,860.
Yeah, 3 kilograms. What is that? 5
I
pounds?
hate you guys.
Yeah.
5 pounds. 5-pound dumbbells,
Oh,
a set.
6.7 pounds.
But they're official Louis, you know?
Yeah.
God.
Official Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, they got a leather handles. That's what makes them special.
Oh, it's
What
got
the fuck?
complimentary returns and exchanges. Thank fucking God.
Well, I guess that's part of the random.
How often do you use 5-pound dumbbells?
Let me
You're getting
choose.
going. Just
It's under
Whenever you...
That's so stupid.
Well, I guess that if you
When you're
are
jogging?
surrounded by bitches and you want to get them warmed up, you could give them your Louis branded dumbbells. And, you know, it makes sense if you put it in that perspective. You got me
Yeah,
there.
at least you're definitely in style.
or you just want a quick warm up. You know, you gotta get the arms loosey goosey. Just
You are not wrong.
grab the 5 pounders, and then get going. You know. This podcast is already off the rails.
Yes.
Yeah, it's already done the shit.
I like
I
it.
should send Nate a link to his
Manny,
Louis Vuitton
what's up,
wireless
dude?
earbuds. Maybe he'll
Fucking
buy
do
them.
it.
Oh, yeah. Isn't he looking for new earbuds?
Yeah.
Fucking do it. What about you, James? How you been, man?
Hold on, I'm texting. Someone
Okay.
else go.
You go, Mark. Texting Nate to
Okay.
go buy these $10,000 Louis Vuitton earbuds.
Yeah.
No, they're only 1,200.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, well, I do have one last little tidbit.
Yeah,
What's
what's up,
up,
Nate?
GTA 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, by the end of November, we don't even have to answer it right now, but what is your guys' want to like do something fun with it? Something to
Are you
think
talking about like your guys' server?
Yeah, like content creation status. Think about it.
Down.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Gives you a reason to use that.
yeah, that's true. You put all
Manny.
the work in.
Manny popped in the channel, kind of reminded me of that.
Fucking go. I'm down.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll have to
Figure it
talk
out.
about. Yep. As if Mark
What about
doesn't
you?
have enough going on in his world.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, you
Love you, Mark.
motherfuckers want to turn the GTA server on? I hate all of you.
Speaking of Mark, how's your week been, man?
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
All right. I worked a shit ton. I honestly haven't had any free time, really. I've played a handful of games, but we played Overwatch a few times. And I guess that was fun. The Steam Autumn, what was it? The Steam Autumn Steam Game Festival Autumn Edition. Fuck me. Yeah, that happened. So it's pretty much a bunch of indie developers and other developers trying to show off their new games coming off in the next year or so. So I played a handful of games there. I played the Superliminal demo, which is the perspective game where
How is
something's small and you look up and it's just fucking huge now. You solve puzzles that way. That was fun, but it was more of a tech demo. I played Party Animals with Nate. It's cool that that game has online play, so you can play with all of your friends.
Fucking Nate was like, when we playing Party Animals tonight, boys. And I'm like, hell yeah, we are. I'm down. And then I see he's on Discord and he's playing that game that you guys were playing earlier. And I go,
Phantasma,
so-
whatever.
Yeah,
Phobia.
whatever. Phantasmaphobia.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, we will later. I'm just checking this game out. I'm like, okay, just text me whenever you're ready to play that. And he goes, okay. So I get off and I go watch some more shit, and he just never texts me. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, so we can all play Party Animals sometime. It's free on Steam if you want to try out the demo. It's really fun. It's like a party-based, just physics-based brawler, for the lack of a better term. If you're familiar with the game Gang Beasts, it's very similar to that. Kind of has similar controls. They're a little bit different, but really just gotta punch your opponent and do really stupid physics things and try and get them off the map and win a couple of rounds. So it's for a free download. I definitely recommend it.
Nice.
Played some Creeper World 4, which was also one of those demos. It's like a tower defense demo with a lot of physics simulation in it, or fluid simulation in it. again, I thought it was just really cool, so I downloaded it and played that for a few hours. And I think that's pretty much all I did this week.
Nate responded to me. He said, "Fucking wood." I sent him a picture of the Louis Vuitton earbuds.
Say, do it, pussy.
Yeah, we're not trying to hear Wood. We want to hear Will.
Yeah.
I texted him, "Do it, pussy."
Good. What about you, James?
You won't. Okay, hi. Hello. My name is James.
What's up, man?
I played some video games this week. Not a whole lot. I streamed some random things on the Nintendo eShop a few
Yeah,
days
you did.
back. I played a little game called Super Mario 35. Super Mario Bros. 35. So, you guys like Battle Royales. That's the new hit rage that all the kids are doing now. You like the original Mario Bros., right?
Of course.
Super Mario Bros., sorry. Hey, why don't we combine them together? So, you just play Super Mario Bros. Okay, so it's Tetris 99, but it's Super Mario Bros. And there's only 35 instead of 99.
I like
And
it.
it's only available for a limited time because, Nintendo.
Really fun.
It's fun. I really like it. It's a free download on the Nintendo Switch. If you have the Switch Online, would definitely recommend checking it out. So I played that for a little bit. Then what the fuck was that name of that game that I asked you guys if I should download? Do you remember?
I have it. Hold on.
Yeah, if
Ow,
not,
my fucking
I'm looking through Teddy Gangs.
Teddy. Yeah, Teddy
Oh,
games.
yeah.
$2.
All right.
How was it?
Hold on.
Sure.
Okay.
Teddy
Why
Gangs
is-
is a piece of shit. It is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life, and it was not worth the $2. It wouldn't be worth no dollars.
It wouldn't be worth free dollars.
It would
Wouldn't be worth no dollars. Heard
Yes,
it here,
wouldn't.
folks.
All right,
So
well, stay away from
Teddy
that poo
Gangs.
shit game.
Teddy Gangs is
Teddy
a
Gangs.
video game where you play as a teddy bear and you beat up other teddy bears. Now that doesn't sound too bad, right? It's kind of like it's like Streets of Rage or like Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Or Final Fight, River City Rampage, that kind of stuff. But you know how those games have like side scrolling and there's bosses and cool stuff to see and stuff to pick up? This game has none of that. It's one little area that you beat up. Sorry, two little areas that you beat up other teddy bears in.
Huh.
And if you die, you go to the second area. And then if you die in there, you go back to the first area.
And
With no music. There's no music at all. Only sound effects.
What?
So all you hear is
Is it just like early access or something and they didn't work on it?
no. This is a fully released game. This is a fully released game that I think they want you to buy for $5 normally. But it's on the Switch eShop right now for $2.
Well, it'd probably be easier to sell it if it didn't sound like trash.
Maybe they should just not sell it and make a game.
Here it is. Last
Make an
episode,
actual
uploaded
game.
Word. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay.
Watching my buddy Brandon text me. He said he's done watching the stream because of the Patriots jersey.
Oh boy.
It was the only shirt that fits. I'm fat. Leave me alone.
So yeah, it's Teddy
It's
Gangs.
loose on me.
Teddy Gangs. Is there something stronger than would not recommend?
Dumpster fire.
I wanna
Instant
throw my
refund. I
I
don't know.
want to throw my Switch into a lake because I don't want it tainted with this anymore. That,
Prison asshole. I don't know.
yeah. So don't play Teddy Gangs. Then I played a surprisingly
This game repels
interesting
me.
game called Earthworm. So let's wind it back. Let's
Earthworm?
run it back a little bit. So one day, I was doing my usual perusing of the Nintendo eShop for games that are stupid cheap, and I come across a game called Earthworm. I don't read about it. It was like $1, and I just buy it. Impulse buy. Haven't played it. Been meaning to check it
Earthworms?
out. Nope, Earthworm. I think.
I'm not
With
even
one F,
seeing it on there.
Hold on, let me just double check.
I see Earthworm Jim comes up when you type in Earthworm.
Oh, Earthworms, sorry.
With
Yeah,
an
it has an
S.
Yeah, it has an S. My bad.
Earthworms on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam and on
What is this?
Switch. So I wasn't sure about what this game was, and then I actually played it. It's a point and click. It's like a horror point and click adventure game
Oh, Jesus.
with a very interesting art style. It's more of like a unsettling and creepy, like Silent Hill kind of horror.
Yeah.
It
looks creepy.
I think I played maybe about an hour of it. Oh, here we
Oh.
go. You got the Lakers shirt on. Switching shirts. Yeah, so Earthworms is a very interesting game. If you like point and click adventure games, it seems like
Huh.
it'll scratch that itch. I would recommend it. So I played 2 games that I would really recommend, and another one that makes me regret all of my life decisions this week.
So it was that bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that was my. Oh, I also watched a lot of Hotel Hell, Gordon Ramsay's Hotel Hell. That show's good. I like seeing Gordon Ramsay just yell at people. It's fun. All right, Walker, what did you do this week?
First off, which I don't know why I wasn't wearing this shirt to begin with.
Yeah.
The LA Lakers won the NBA championship last night. Super fucking stoked about that. Sunday, Friday. I remember I was on. I remember I stepped away, like, hey guys, I'll be right back. I got to step away so I can start yelling and screaming. And I don't know if you guys remember, I never ended up coming back on Discord that night because they lost and I was super depressed and pissed off. I rage quit my computer.
Because I'm going to bed.
Pretty much. I just sat there like, so mad. But then yesterday, they fucking just came in with all the fucking testosterone and fucking man juice and just annihilated the Miami Heat. So
Not
super
the man
stoked.
juice.
LeBron James got his 4th championship, and that's the jersey. Well, God, that's not a jersey, but
T-shirt.
the shirt that I am wearing. So super stoked about that.
T-shirt. You're like T-shit. The
Bitch.
Lakers are. Ha, got him. Watch basketball.
We were not practicing social distancing in LA last night. I can tell you that for sure. Fucking watched videos upon videos of just hundreds of people outside the Staples Center, fucking partying, climbing up street poles. This one guy, I saw this video, is fucking hilarious. This one guy was on top of a street post, and he falls off of it, and the crowd just goes nuts. They started cheering for him.
Yay.
It wasn't even like, oh man, it was, yeah. Like they thought he did it on purpose, but he didn't. He just accidentally fell.
What a fucking idiot.
And the crowd went nuts for him. So that was cool. On vacation, started a day early. Wasn't supposed to be on vacation, but started extra day early. Work's been fun, to say the least. I think you guys know. I think I already told you what's going on there. But I have my interview tomorrow for the Geek Squad manager position at the same store I'm supposed to be the delivery driver out of. So it'll be interesting. So hopefully it goes well. They moved my interview from being the interview mid-pack. They called me this morning and asked me to have it if I wanted to do the last interview instead of the day. So they moved me to the last interview of the day, which I hope that's a good thing. So we'll see. But so I got that going. Don't quite know what I'll be doing for the next 2 weeks. Potentially, maybe going to the Grand Canyon, maybe going to California. It's right there, going to the Pacific Ocean. Kind of hanging out. We'll see. No idea what the fuck I will be doing. Didn't really game much. Restarted watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's fun. don't really know. Have trying to think what I did. Broke my glasses. My wife tried to give me a people's elbow, and I blocked it, and then she ended up rolling and elbowing my glasses and broke them in half. Right
I
now,
blocked it
they're
with
being
my
super glue.
face. My
So-
wife came running in, jumped off the fucking coffee table with a people's elbow, like fucking
Yep.
straight off the Statue of Liberty, and I fucking just threw my face at it like I'm gonna block every ounce of power you're bringing to me. And then, well, the glasses broke.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the first fucking appointment they have isn't until next Monday. So that kind of sucks.
Wow.
So my glasses are super glued, and the only contacts I have left are contacts that I hate because I don't like the type they gave me. And so they fucking kill my eyes. That sucks.
I mean, it could be worse. You could just, I don't know, like tape it, be like that nerd in elementary school.
Well, I super glued them, so the big old fucking glob of super glue on the middle of them right now, so they're drying.
Excuse me.
I had them super glued, but then I broke them earlier again by accident.
But think how appropriate that'll be considering you're applying for Geek Squad too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, you should just tape in the middle just cuz.
I'd be like, oh fuck yeah.
Just
What's wrong with the
cuz.
culture?
Style choice.
It's a lifestyle, not a regret.
Overwatch is really pretty much the only game I played this week. For the most part, I haven't really done anything else. Call of Duty, I believe this weekend is the open beta.
I thought it was
For
last
PlayStation. I believe it's PlayStation's this weekend. Everybody else is next weekend. Let me find out. So we all can play that Cold War. Open
Well.
beta.
Everyone that has a PlayStation can
Yeah, that's true.
this week.
I think Modern Warfare was also putting out a update sometime, I think it's this week or so, that's allowing you to choose what you want installed.
Okay.
So your game doesn't have to be huge anymore.
Oh,
Does that
no,
be
we
like 8 million gigs.
well, we fucked up. We missed it. The open beta for PlayStation was Saturday to today.
Mm.
That's what I thought it was this past weekend.
So, part 2 is Thursday to Monday of this coming week. That's for everybody. That's cross-play. We'll be active during that. PlayStation it's now ended. So we missed that. Fuck ourselves. Whatever. I completely forgot. For cross-play, it's Thursday the 15th to Monday the 19th. So it's free. So if anyone wants to download it, we can play together. So, something to do. Something to do. If I'm home. I may not be home Thursday, so I might not be able to do the open Battle Royale, or Battle Royale with cheese for Overwatch, but I guess I don't really know what we're doing, so. Not much is open, unfortunately. There's not much one can do.
I know, man. What do you even do about that?
It sucks. Whatever. And well, it sucks because Arizona, pretty much everything's still closed. California, everything's closed. San Diego is slowly opening. SeaWorld's open. We can do that, I guess. SeaWorld, and then the zoo, the San Diego Zoo, but they're only letting you know how when you used to go to Walmart, you had to stand in a line. When someone came out, someone else came in.
Yeah.
That's what the San Diego Zoo is doing.
Oh wow, you're gonna be standing there for a while.
Yeah, they said the average wait time is 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours, depending on the time of day and what day you go.
That's bonkers, man.
Yeah. Yeah, midday is the worst. 5 p.m. is the slowest because they close at 6. So basically, you go at 5. You have to be out of the park at 6 p.m. So you basically go at 5. It's the country's biggest zoo. So that's why people go like mid morning or early morning because they spend all day there. It's 1,000 acres. So it's huge. It's like 5 times the size of the Erie Zoo. And like 10 times the animals. So it's cool. But they may do that. Who knows? But that's all I got. you want to give a quick shouty to our Patreonies,
Yeah.
Mr. James? I think we only have one now, unfortunately, but I appreciate you in it nevertheless, sir.
Yeah. Mad shout out to Jeffrey for being our patron. Thanks for helping the cause, the lockpicking cause academy.
Real MVP there.
The real MVP. Our good boy Jeffrey. Walker puts on his headset.
Sorry.
Gets ready for game time.
I have one piece of movie news.
Wow.
Actually, I have two.
Wow.
Come on. Box office news. Guess what the number one movie in the box office was this past weekend?
I don't know, Tenet?
I'm gonna go
That's world box
with. I'm gonna go with Beetlejuice.
World box office, because theaters are open on the other side of the world. Tenet has only done $30 million here. Total. It's done a shit ton overseas, but nothing here. It's essentially like Transformers, where overseas it made it successful, but here no one fucking cared. So the number one movie this past weekend was Hocus Pocus.
Huh.
What?
Yep, number one movie in America this past weekend. Yeah, it was Hocus Pocus.
Huh.
How amazing is that?
Essentially, what has been carrying the United States box office is drive-in
Old ass movies.
theaters. Yeah.
Drive-in theaters
Coming in
and
for the
movies.
win, my dudes.
So to come back from how old Hocus Pocus is, a list of movies that are more than 20 years old that have been number one in the box office the last couple weeks: Empire Strikes Back, Jurassic Park, the original,
Hmm.
Jurassic Park: The Lost World, Hocus Pocus, and there was another one.
Another one.
Another one. Another one.
Gladiator.
Oh, yeah, are you not entertained?
So, but yeah, they Hocus Pocus this past weekend of the United States was number one in America. Number one in the world was Robert De Niro new movie. It's called War with Grandpa.
Oh, God, no.
Yep.
I've been seeing ads for that shit on YouTube all the time, and I just think, like, man, Robert De Niro, you really needed a paycheck, didn't you?
Tenet has been number one in the world for basically like 2 months, secretly, because that's the only movie to watch, essentially in the box office everywhere else outside the United States. So that's been number one. But yeah, not here in the United States. It has not reached number one here in the United States at all. Hocus Pocus. So good job. That's pretty freaking cool though. It's funny.
Focus, GG's. Easy peasy.
Oh yeah.
It
Wanna
was
know,
free. It's free.
Yep. And it's by the way, it's number one in the United States with $3.6 million.
Hell yeah.
That's how much it made over the weekend.
Paper.
That's wild. That's awesome.
That is pretty wild.
$3.6 million. If you were to say that's number one movie in the United States, anytime outside of what's going on now, people will be like,
year
"That
ago.
movie's a fucking flop."
Wow, how bad have movies been this
Yeah,
year?
$3 million. Yeah, but no, it's essentially what drive-in movie theaters are doing is that they're on a loop where they all essentially been playing the same exact movie, and Hocus Pocus was the feature film of the past weekend.
Hey man, no better way to social distance than at a drive-in movie theater.
True.
And I honestly think that's why they've been successful, because people don't want to sit next to each other in the movie theaters. Would just sit in their own car and fucking watch a movie that way.
Exactly.
Sales for
Little-
drive-in
little
theaters, they
action,
said, are up 1,000%.
Get a little action while you're at it, you know?
So good for drive-in theaters. Yeah, in actual movie theaters have been down a bajillion. Drive-in theaters are up. They said of almost 1,000% year over year. So
That's ridiculous. That's
yeah.
awesome.
I
So
love driving theaters, man.
yeah.
They're so cool.
Which you think though, in most cases, it's usually opposite. Drive-in theaters, I feel, usually struggle. It's kind of a cool date night, but at the same time, it's eh. You don't get the same experience as a movie theater. But now they're just like, fuck it, I want to go do something. Let's just go to a drive-in theater and watch Hocus Pocus. With that, do you guys remember last week how I was saying all of the Spider-Mans will be together in Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
So everyone was like, okay, so how is it going to work? So how are the different universes going to combine? So it has been confirmed now, Doctor Strange is going to be one of the main characters alongside Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man 3 movie. He's not going to be an additional side character. He's actually going to be a main asset to this movie, which then he will then introduce the multiverse, where it is rumored that he sends Spider-Man into different realities to fix the timeline.
Interesting.
So essentially the premise of this movie is that, from what I've read, is that the timeline, and something happens in this now universe that shouldn't have happened. And it's affecting all of the other universes, all of the other timelines, the multiverse, as they call it. So Spider-Man and Doctor Strange partner up, where Doctor Strange sends Spider-Man to these different realities to fix the flow of time. It is also said that Disney Plus's WandaVision, where Scarlet Witch and the Vision, their show is going to be intertwined with this movie. So basically the events that happened in WandaVision are going to directly affect this movie. So you have to watch.
People don't have the time for that.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. But I don't know how exactly they will take place, but it looks like WandaVision takes place and is set in a different reality. Because if you recall, the Vision, if you ever seen the Marvel movies, he has the Reality Stone in his forehead. He's got one of the Infinity Stones in his head. Thanos pulled it out of his...
Isn't it green? Is it the green one?
No, yellow.
Yellow? Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to make a Yu-Gi-Oh joke, but okay.
Doctor Strange has the green one.
He has the Eye of Timaeus. I got you.
So Vision is dead, and everyone's asking, spoilers by the way, how are they making a show about the two? And it's rumored that this WandaVision is going to be set in an alternate reality, and then what happens in that is what basically fucks up the flow of time for all realities. And Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are basically now put in charge to fix all of reality and all of time, which then at the end of this movie, it is rumored that all three Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, all three Spider-Mans will be fighting side by side to defeat the villain at the end of Spider-Man 3. Which will be weird because Tobey Maguire now is significantly older than all of than the other two.
Well, yeah, he could be a washed up Spider-Man, like in a Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac Games, or Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse, the Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse.
I just wonder though if they're going to use CGI on him, because
I don't think so. They better not.
He has to be like in his 40s. Has to be almost 50. Because when did the original Spider-Man come out? 2000 or 1999? It's 2000?
It was like 2000 and 2001.
Something like that. But yeah, he has to be almost 50 years old. So I don't see them... I don't know. Maybe they'll leave it where he's just an older Spider-Man, or he's like retired. I don't know exactly how that'll play out, but...
2002 is when the original Spider-Man movie came out.
Yeah, okay. Almost 20 years ago. So plus that... Yeah, he's like 40... He's definitely close to 50 years old.
45 years old.
45.
And
Okay,
yet, when he's shaven, he still looks like a child.
that's true. Well, him and fucking Leonardo DiCaprio are best friends, and those motherfuckers don't seem to age.
Nah, they don't age.
Just like
Pizza time.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Paul Rudd.
If they do not, I swear to God, Disney, if you do not put Tobey Maguire going pizza time somewhere in this movie, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna boycott. Well, I'm gonna boycott your shit even more.
It's not worth seeing at that point.
No, I'm gonna go
If
up.
it's not in there, I'm
go,
not seeing it.
I'm gonna go see Walt Disney's frozen corpse at the basement of Disney World and be like, "Sir, you owe me my money back."
Do you think they'll have him? Do you think they'll have Tom Holland Spider-Man show up like somewhere in between Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, like the original, or completely separate? Cause that'd be fucking dope. He's on the bike delivering pizzas, and then and Tom Holland Spider-Man shows up out of nowhere, like pizza time, and then like shit,
Pop.
and then
No, man, what they need to do is like what they did with what was it, Kung Pao Enter the Fist, where they just superimpose Tom Holland in the scenes from the original movies.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah, I don't quite know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see. We shall see. Well, who knows? Maybe maybe we'll see Nick Cage's Spider-Man, different universes. So, that'd be
Hope so.
Yeah.
We do have. When is this movie coming out? Speaking of movies, where the movie where Nick Cage plays Nick Cage.
Oh,
You guys know you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
I don't remember. Yeah. I feel like this should always be on my radar. When does this come out?
Look it up.
Movie where Nick Cage plays.
Get it?
Don't see release dates. Nicolas Cage plays himself.
The unbearable weight of massive talent. All right, okay, so we found the title. Now we just need to look up
When it is being
2021
released.
apparently. March 19th, 2021.
So most likely it's getting pushed back. Probably like 2022 then.
I don't know, this seems like something direct to VOD. This seems like a direct to Netflix featurette.
It probably will be.
Yeah, that's true. Good for
No,
Nick Cage
even
though.
worse, direct to Hulu.
Maybe, I don't know. But that's all I got for movie news. James or whoever wants to go first with some gaming news.
I didn't know the fucking synopsis of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. An obsessive fan forces actor Nicolas Cage to recreate his most famous characters and scenes during a birthday party.
Is that what it is?
That's the synopsis.
That's fucking hilarious. I didn't know that either.
According to Google. I can go. Alright, so, apparently the Xbox Series X has been getting in people's hands. We're not one of those cool people. Which sucks. But, apparently multiple reports suggest that the Xbox Series X runs really hot. So this is from PC Mag.
Sounds about right.
Shocker, I know. An Xbox system's first iteration getting hot?
What?
Never happens. Never happens.
That's insanity. That's just crazy. Crazy.
Giant Bomb co-host Jeff Bachlar commented about the heat during the Giant Beastcast podcast, saying, quote, here's what's crazy. It was just plugged in standby mode behind me, and you guys, the entire thing is a little toasty. It seems like, in a way, it's a lot of the other consoles were doing stuff while you were not using them. It seems like this thing might also be doing something while you're not using it, to the point where it needs to exhaust heat. End quote. He also commented that the expansion card was, quote, hot to the touch. So, it didn't give actual temperature ratings or anything like that. But yeah, it seems like the Series X is going to run really hot. And then a few days after this came out, I forgot to put this in the news, but apparently the PlayStation 5 runs even hotter.
Oh, damn, really?
Let me see. PlayStation.
So it's an interesting argument whenever you're talking about temperature and stuff, because the half the people are going to be like, oh well, you shouldn't have so bad of code that it causes your shit to run at 99 Celsius all the time. And then there's the developer half that's like, well, we're trying to get the most out of our hardware, so for us to push our consoles to whatever gigahertz or whatever, we need to have it at those temperatures. So
But at least, understandably so, but at least according to what's his face from Giant Bomb, he just had the system in idle. He wasn't playing.
yeah, it's a little
anything on it.
different.
Apparently, the series, not the series, my bad. The PlayStation 5 is peaking at 65 degrees Celsius or 149 degrees Fahrenheit, according to an unconfirmed report. So, they did do a teardown of the PlayStation 5, where it has an absolute massive chungai of a heatsink, like gigantic heatsink.
Yeah, I
So-
watched it.
So, I don't know, but who knows? We'll see when we get our grubby little mitts on it. I mean, the Series X seems to have a pretty big old heatsink and a gigantic fan. So,
What's also could be an interesting point is that these consoles might be better at dissipating heat than their predecessors.
Which creates the illusion that they're overheating.
yeah.
So like for example, like I know the PS5 is using liquid metal as a thermal paste instead of like actual thermal paste. So like the amount of like thermal conductivity they're getting between their processor and the actual heatsink is significantly more, or like double like a traditional like thermal paste. So it's just able to like push out a lot more heat. A similar thing like whenever you wash out your radiator after it's been gunked out for a while and you're like, wow, it's really hot in my room for some reason. Now
it's
your
just
computer's just
out.
able to push out so much more heat.
Yeah, that's true. So hey,
It's
maybe
a
this
thought.
winter, if you're purchasing an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, might not need a heater, might not need a space heater. Who knows? Just make sure to keep towels away from it, or anything that's flammable. More PlayStation 5 stuff. So Sony they've been talking about, well, no, that's a lie. They haven't been talking about backwards compatibility. Microsoft has. Sony now decided, hey, let's talk about backwards compatibility. This is from PlayStation Blog. PS4 games on PS5. Your top questions answered. According to the PlayStation Blog, when the PlayStation 5 launches this November, more than 99% of the 4,000 plus games available on PS4 will be playable on PS5. Yay, that's cool. Yay. So, it also looks like if you downloaded the games onto your PlayStation without the digital version, all you need to do is just download it onto the PlayStation 5. You're Gucci. If you have a disc-based one, you just pop it in the disc drive. If you have the disc version.
They
of
say the
PlayStation
11
5.
games that. Do they say the 11 games that aren't going to be able to be switched over?
I thought I had an article on it. Oh yeah, games not backwards compatible with PlayStation 5. Here we go. This is from Push Square. So the 11 games that are not backwards compatible are DWVR. I have no idea what the fuck this game is.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a shoot game. It's a shoot, kill, bang VR game.
Oh.
Then there's Afro Samurai 2 Revenge of Kuma Volume 1, which you can't buy anymore. TT Isle of Man Ride on the Edge 2, which is a motorcycle racing game that apparently people don't like. Just Deal With It, which is one of their PlayLink games where it requires a smartphone. It looks like it's just a card game. It's a card game. Shadow Complex Remastered, that's kind of a shame. Shadow Complex is really good. Robertson the Journey. I forget about this game. It's a PS4 game. Oh, I think it was Crytek. I think it was like a point-and-click adventure game or something, I think. We Sing, which is another, I think, PlayLinks game. Huh. Apparently, it originally came out on the Nintendo Wii in 2009. Interesting. Hitman Go Definitive Edition is not going to be playable on the PlayStation 5. That's a shame. Shaden? I have no idea what this game is. It's apparently an action-adventure. And Joe's Diner.
Nice.
Which has a Metacritic user score of 5.5. So, seems like people aren't really. These aren't really good games.
I seen a
Not
thing.
good games at all.
A thing today that was the PlayStation 2 had 2 Grand Theft Auto games.
3.
Oh yeah, the PlayStation 2 had 3 Grand Theft Auto games. Grand Theft Auto 5 had 3 PlayStations.
Yep. Yep.
Which isn't crazy to think of.
I really am starting to hate Grand Theft Auto 5. Like just
Grand
on
Theft Auto
principle at
5
this point.
has survived 3 generations of PlayStation. 3, 4, and now 5. Which is utterly fucking insane.
Here, let me buy the
One
exact-
game.
Like, okay, so people complain about Madden and NHL and FIFA. Well, sort of FIFA. We'll talk about that in a second. They complain about the sports games and how it's just the exact same game every fucking year. Yes, that is true. But it's not literally the exact same game every fucking generation.
For 10 years.
10. I remember going to GameStop. I was in high school when GTA 5 came out. When I first purchased the collector's edition. I am
Just
a grown-ass
crazy.
man now,
That's
goddammit.
weird.
And I can still go, not on launch, I can still go on launch day, wait in line at GameStop, hopefully social distance, but probably not because it is a GameStop after all, and pick up a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 for my PlayStation 5. I don't like that. I really don't like that at all.
It's been fucking almost a decade.
They're
It's
pulling
been fucking.
a Skyrim.
They are.
I think Todd Howard had something to do with GTA 5. Not even joking.
He's like, guys, I want to show you something. And then boom,
Take 2 here.
Skyrim
Here's my
in the
secrets.
future.
Like the
It's
amount
crazy,
of
though.
unexcitement whenever they announced it for next gen consoles.
Oh my god. Remember when they announced it and it started off the PlayStation event and you see the Rockstar logo and everyone went fucking nuts? They're like, are they legit going to drop a GTA 6 bomb right now? And then you just see Grand
Psych!
Theft Auto 5 and everyone goes,
What?
"What
What?
do you mean?"
What is this? That's funny.
And then
Fucking
everyone
hilarious.
goes, you mean I'm going to have to buy this game another fucking time?
For the 4th time.
Oh.
PS3, PS4, PS5, and PC.
God damn it.
So funny.
Don't worry, guys, cross compatibility. But if you want the new features, you'll still have to get the new version because new console.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. It's just better graphics and better frames. That's what it is.
Better pizza, Papa John's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fucking insane. It's
Uh,
it's still making them money, so they're like, fuck it. People still want to rack it in. Let's just fucking keep going.
You're not
yeah,
wrong.
I mean, it's still selling.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Speaking of releasing the exact same game on the console, IGN gets a lot of shit, and they rightfully deserve it, all the shit that they get. But they fucking slammed on EA earlier this week. So recently, FIFA 21 Legacy Edition came out on the Nintendo Switch. And the person that reviewed it wasn't happy. Wasn't happy at all.
What happened?
Here's the opening to the review from IGN from Simon Cardy. This was updated on October 9th of 2020. Seeing as EA copy and pasted last year's FIFA into the Switch again this year, once again saying that it has the same gameplay, quote, without any new developments or significant enhancements on its store page for the full price of $49.99, I've decided to do the same and copy and paste my review of FIFA 20 on the Switch below as my FIFA 21 review. With a lower score, of course.
That's fucking funny.
And if you actually read the review, he references FIFA 20. He legitimately copied and pasted his FIFA 20 review.
That's
for
awesome.
FIFA 21. The first line, the very first line of the review is, there's honestly no genuine reason I could give you to purchase FIFA 20 on the Nintendo Switch if you already own FIFA 19 on the Switch. Yeah. So that's pretty funny. I didn't have that in my news. What I did have in my news, though, is the first PlayStation 5 compatible SSD has been announced. So the first game, or not the first game, Jesus Christ. The first compatible, not compatible, but optimized SSD for the PlayStation 5 is listed on Western Digital. It's by Western Digital. The solid-state drives are available. This is from I've never heard of Lad Bible, but okay. They're available in 500 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte capacities. So it is the WD Black SN850 NVMe SSD, reaches 7,000 megabits per second read speed and 5,300 megabytes per second write speed, with up to 1 million IOPS for a smooth, responsive, and powerful gaming experience. So it looks like the 500 gigabyte model will cost you $149.99. The 1 terabyte will cost you $229.99, and the 2 terabyte SSD will cost you a staggering $449.99.
I'll do it.
The price.
Yeah, but thankfully, you can just buy this off the shelf anywhere. I mean, it's just an NVMe drive. So, I mean, they said any of them will work. Some of them aren't optimized. It's not just a little, like, fucking thumb drive that Microsoft's like, oh, hey, you gotta pay us, like, $1 billion for a terabyte. Pulling a Sony. Speaking of pulling a Sony, hey, there's a new Worms game coming out. I know we like
there
Worms.
is.
We really like
I
Worms.
saw a little something on that.
Fucking go.
This is from PlayStation Blog again. Worms Rumble is coming to PS5 and PS4 on December 1st, and an open beta runs November 6th through 8th. So, yeah, I can't wait to jump in for the fun. Worms, so it's adding a Battle Royale mode. It's adding a Battle Royale mode where it's like one worm versus everyone else. There's 3 game modes. Deathmatch and our take on Battle Royale, Last Worm Standing, and Last Squad Standing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the beta version will have that. 1 arena and training levels, full launch arsenal and weapons, and 2 brand new utilities, the jetpack and the grapple gun. So the jetpack's making a return.
Hey.
So that's pretty cool. And then it's also coming out on PC as well, and will support crossplay. That's pretty neat. So you guys we could all play together and have a good old time. You know what we can't play together and have a good old time? Crucible.
Fuck no.
Crucible?
Crucible. This is from playcrucible.com, the official
Wow.
Crucible website. Final Crucible developer update. So in July, quote, in July we moved Crucible into closed beta. We made a list of features that we felt would enhance players' experience, which we shared publicly on a roadmap. And with the exception of custom games, which we expect to ship in the coming days, we've completed them all. With those features shipped, our next step was to evaluate the feedback we've heard from you all, paired with the data we've collected, and determine our path forward. The evaluation led us to a difficult decision. We'll be discontinuing development on Crucible. We very much appreciate the way that our fans have rallied around our efforts, and we're loved to see your responses to the changes we've made over the last few months. But ultimately, we didn't see a healthy, sustainable future ahead for Crucible. We'll be transitioning our team to focus on New World and other upcoming projects from Amazon Games. We're offering a full refund for any purchases made. You can find more information on our support page. We will also be disabling credit purchases within Crucible. In the next few weeks, we'll be hosting a final playtest and community celebration, both in-game, and our official Discord. After that point, we'll be disabling matchmaking, although you'll still be able to play Crucible through custom games features. Stay tuned for more information on that event. Servers will stay up for custom games until noon Pacific time on Monday, November 9th, 2020. Thank you, and as always, for being a part of our community. This has been a labor of love, and we are grateful for the time we got to spend on Planet Crucible with you. Signing off once more, the Crucible team. Man, that's sad. I really like Crucible. The little bit that I played of it, I really enjoyed it. That bums me out, man. Really bums me out.
I don't like it though. I know you did, but
that's fair. I think I was the only one of the group that actually enjoyed it.
I don't think I ever really played it.
Well, you can't now.
It wasn't bad.
It was different. You can tell that it wasn't a fully polished product.
no, not at all.
But what was there, I thought, had promise. But oh well. It unfortunately happens, and I'm glad that they're transitioning their team. They're not just killing the studio. They're moving that team onto other projects.
It's their open world, isn't it? Their open world game.
Their MMO, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which I think should be coming out here soon. One thing that isn't sad, and this is the last thing that I have, Genshin Impact. The game that is taking the internet by storm because it combines everyone's two favorite things, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and waifus, and mashing them together in beautiful harmony. For those who don't know, Genshin Impact is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild mixed with hot anime waifus. And people are loving it. So far, in the past 2 weeks, this is from PC Gamer, Genshin Impact recoups development costs. It has grossed over $100 million in 2 weeks. And you know how they do it?
What happened?
Power of friendship? Oh.
Microtransactions.
So
it's a
not
gacha
the
game.
So not the power of friendship?
No, it's a gacha
Damn
game.
it.
You want that hot waifu to play as? You gotta spend money on these boxes, my guy. You gotta spend money to open up these loot crates, and hopefully you get it. Maybe you won't, but hopefully you will. Maybe. But that's crazy. $100 million in 12 days.
That's insane.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah, you got those fucking microtransactions, man.
Yeah, apparently it's been very popular in Japan, Korea, and China. They're hitting all the notes. It's a lot of fun. I really like it. I've been playing it on the PlayStation, but it's also on PC and mobile too. So play Genshin Impact. See if you like it. It's free. Give them more money.
More money.
That's all that I have for news.
Shit. Mark, you got anything? Or Schroeder?
Not really.
I got a few things.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
So it looks like there's a group of Skyrim modders that are looking on recreating the main story quest for Skyrim. So of course there's always been a bunch of other overhaul mods, but it looks like this team is trying to pretty much recreate all of the DLC and integrate that into the main story, as well as add in more faction-based quests, as well as having more choices with those quests. So more of an RPG-based game. So it's a total overhaul that they're trying to do to their story. As of right now, if you want to look it up, it's called the Skyrim Extended Cut. They put out a trailer earlier this week and have talked about it on their Reddit, and their Discord is pretty active as well. So if you're interested, I'd definitely take a look at it.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty cool that people are still working on Skyrim. I mean, they haven't announced the 6th game, so it's gonna... Yeah, of course people are still gonna be playing that.
Yep.
Looks like Fall Guys Season 2 came around this week. So with the new season, they implemented 4 new courses, one called Night Fever, which is an obstacle course where you're apparently trying to dodge rotating blades and then go across a bunch of rotating cylinders with spikes on it and then across a drawbridge. There's one called Wall Guys, where it's a jumping course where you jump increasingly taller walls. There's Hoopsy Legends, which is another hoop map. And then there's an Egg Siege, which is a variant of their existing Egg Scramble game. There's also a handful of new costumes and stuff that are related to medieval and Viking and all that sort of style of thing. And then Season 2 is going on from August 8th until December 7th, if you're interested in playing.
But you missed the most important thing they've added.
What's that?
Big Yeetus. I mean, it's been out for a while, but man, Big Yeetus?
What is that, a skin?
No, it's a new hammer thing, new obstacle.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, there's...
It's a giant fucking hammer.
There's also a lot of... in
Big
their
Yeetus,
existing
I
maps,
like it.
there's also a lot of, like, randomly generated... Not randomly generated, but, like, their maps can sometimes have, like, hammers or spinning things in them. Like, for example, I was watching this one YouTuber play a bunch of... Fall Ball, I think is the name of it. It's like the soccer one.
Yeah.
And like a handful of times there would be hammers like near the goals, and then a few other times there was like just like a spinning plate in the middle of it. So it seems like they're adding some kind of like moving variation to their existing maps as well.
I know tomorrow there will be an unlockable Sonic the Hedgehog skin.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep.
And also they nicely added a skin that is of the person who runs the Fall Guys Twitter account.
Nice.
He didn't know about it. Nobody knew. Nobody told him about it. He saw the name of, like, not the name of the skin, but like the dev name for the skin, the beta name for it. And he's like, what is this, guys? I have no idea what this is. And they're like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Like, get the fuck
And
back
then-
in your cubicle. This is none of your business. Go. Get out of
And
here.
then he found out about it from a leak on Twitter.
You
That's
bastard.
awesome.
Can't even give the
fucking
guy a
hilarious.
surprise. Everything gets ruined. It's ruined.
Shit.
Whirlwind.
Next thing that I have up is that AMD revealed its new Gen 3 Ryzen 5000 processors,
Oh, nice.
being called the world's best gaming CPU. Oh, it's beautiful. So AMD released 4 new Gen 3 CPUs. The top-of-the-line Ryzen 9 5950X model with 16 cores, 32 threads, and a max boost speed of 4.9 gigahertz at $799. The $549 Ryzen 9 5900X with 12 cores, 32 threads, and max boost speed of 4.8 gigahertz. And then $450 Ryzen 7 5800X, 8 cores, 16 threads, up to 4.7 gigahertz. And lastly, the $300 Ryzen 5 5600X with 6 cores, 12 threads, and 4.6 gigahertz. fucking ridiculous for the price. To
Wow.
put it in perspective,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think of how much I paid for my 8800 my i7 8800. I think I paid like 500 some dollars for it. And my boost clocks go up to like 4.3 gigahertz, and I'm like happy about that. It's like AMD can sell me a similar kind of processor for $300.
Yep.
Fucking ridiculous. So if you're interested in looking into a new computer, AMD's new series of processors are ridiculous. So take a look at it.
I
That's
love
awesome, though.
My Ryzen 7 2700. I love that thing.
Yeah, they're going out there. AMD is back at it again.
Good for them.
giving something for Intel to talk about.
Yeah, real quick though. Apparently the Animaniacs are coming back.
Yeah, same voice cast and everything.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Yep.
awesome.
November 20th.
Yep, they're gonna get
Right
cancel
there.
culture probably pretty quick.
Oh yeah, probably. What's that on HBO Max?
Hulu maybe, because I see
Oh,
a
nice.
Hulu logo on it. That's.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'll fucking watch the shit out of that.
That's
Good
awesome.
idea,
Going on
bad
at the New
idea.
York City Comic Con. Really good idea. I loved Animaniacs.
Good
Oh,
idea.
games. Oh,
Giving
geez.
your friend James a hug. Bad idea. Clamping his nipples to a car battery.
Is that really a bad idea, though?
I might be into that. Who knows? I haven't tried it.
It's true. What else you got, Mark?
We'll find out this weekend on my fans only page. We'll find out. You coming over, right, James? Yep,
Yeah, let's do it.
that's what I meant.
What else you got, Mark?
Looks like GameStop's stock went up a lot after Microsoft announced their partnership with them earlier this week. They went up from, I think it was like $9. Actually, let me tell you the exact amount real quick because I have it up. It started around $9.30 and then went up to about $14.03.
Not bad.
Shit's going on. Stuff's happening. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's that whole it's that payment plan, isn't it? That partnership they're doing.
Yeah, apparently they're doing something with Xbox Live, and somehow you're supposed to be able to get Xbox Live service through GameStop with no additional charges if you have one of their plans or something. Not exactly sure. They didn't really explain, at least in the article that I looked at, too much about it.
They also partnered with them for like a new infrastructure of their in-store like point of sales, didn't they?
I think
Yeah,
so.
so they're integrating Microsoft products across their back end. So Microsoft Teams pretty much across the board,
Which
at least as far as the article says.
about fucking time.
Yeah, they needed it.
Oh,
Yeah, they
boy.
needed
think-
some help.
The biggest piece of it is that they're doing a payment plan for the Xbox Series X and Series S, where if you do it through them and Microsoft, you get a year of Xbox Live
Well,
Ultimate for free.
If it's the Xbox All Access, you can get that at Best Buy or at Target or at Amazon as well. It's a payment plan for either Series S or X, and you get 2 years, I think, of Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh, maybe it's
but-
two. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, those are available pretty much anywhere.
Mm.
But I think they might have like a lease to own option, and I know they're partnering with like Klarna and stuff to do.
Yeah, there was a third party, and then there's one specifically through Microsoft where you got it was a bunch of stuff bundled with it, which was pretty cool.
Just trying to resuscitate GameStop as much as they
Yeah.
can.
Well, good for them.
Hitting that paddle again. Just clear. Poof.
Anything else, Mark?
Last thing that I have is that Leif Erikson's Day was on the 9th, so a couple days ago. But I thought it was kind of interesting that the president acknowledged it.
Kinga dinga Durban.
It's just so obscure and out there, but sure.
Hey, why not?
That's all I got.
Beautiful. So continuing with the Marvel partnership that Fortnite has, Daredevil is the next key Fortnite skin that you can unlock through a bunch of different tournaments, different quests that you have to do to earn the Daredevil outfit. It will be extremely difficult to earn, and only the elite will get it. So basically, there will be what's called the Daredevil Cup. It'll happen this Wednesday of the 14th. Each top team of each region will earn the Daredevil outfit early before it hits the item shop. And once it hits the item shop, there will be a series of quests and other things that you have to do to unlock it, just like there was a bunch of stuff that you had to do to unlock the Wolverine. And speaking of Fortnite, so the Fortnite versus Apple case is in the works. It is currently full-fledged in court. As of today, well, 2 days ago actually, the judge announced that it will restrain Apple from blocking the use of individuals from using the Unreal Engine, meaning that if you have a game that was made in the Unreal Engine, Apple is not allowed to block it from their App Store. They will not force Apple back on the App Store just yet. The case is still ongoing. Fortnite did release a restraining order against Apple that was supposed to allow them to temporarily reinstate Fortnite back on the App Store, but the judge turned it down. So currently, you can still develop, if you develop the game in the Unreal Engine, that you will be able to keep it on the App Store and for the foreseeable future, but Fortnite is still not allowed on the App Store. More to come as more developments have. So, let's see what we got here.
Oh my God.
Speaking of Apple, so Xbox app, crap, that's what the hell is it called? xCloud was a big thing that it's not coming to the App Store. So what is coming to the App Store? Phil Spencer announced today that the company is planning to bring the Xbox Game Pass streaming to the App Store and to iPads and iPhones by using a web browser-based solution. Due to the restrictions of the App Store, that it is not currently plausible for the Game Pass streaming and the xCloud to be allowed on the App Store. So instead, they're going to make a web browser based solution to allow Apple users to use their service on their phones. So we'll see exactly how that's going to work.
A good little workaround.
Yeah. So it's currently only available on Android, as Apple blocked it, just like they blocked Google Stadia. So Microsoft declined to say how exactly they're going to make a web-based solution for this problem that Apple has created. But they said, Phil Spencer said, when it's all said and done, the Xbox Game Pass, aka the xCloud, will be playable on iOS via Safari.
Nice.
So, which is pretty cool. So I know a lot of people were extremely disappointed that Apple's not allowing this to happen, but Microsoft's like, don't worry, we got you. We'll figure it out. Let's see what we got here. So it just came out yesterday actually, that Apex Legends was actually delayed in being released. It was released February 2029, and they actually wanted it to be released in late 2018. But
Did not know that.
Respawn delayed it so that the devs could finalize the game to make it more impactful, and which ended up causing the game to actually be relatively successful. It was secretly pushed back the launch. A lot of people didn't realize. Yeah, it was supposed to be relaunched in November 2018 for the holidays.
They secretly pushed back the launch of a game that nobody knew was coming out.
Yeah, I know, which is funny. So whatever, but because they pushed it back, it allowed them to develop and finish the game the way it was supposed to be, and ended up turning out to be really, really good. Yeah, they just released that in an interview. Like, huh, okay. I don't think anyone cared, but whatever. Rockstar reportedly buys and rebrands Crackdown 2 devs.
Yeah, I seen that.
Huh.
I don't really fully know what that means, but I did see it.
Roofin Game, I think that's how you say it. Ruffian, Roofin. Roofin Games was purchased by Rockstar. They are the creators of Crackdown 2. Crackdown 3, I don't think it was released, was it?
It was. It was just released on one day to
Yep.
no fanfare, and
It
was
happens.
trash.
I gotcha.
After it being hyped up for so long by Microsoft.
Using AI technology to enhance gameplay. Sure.
So yeah, they bought the whole entire studio and are rebranding it. It is unknown what they will be using, but it looks like all the positions from that company will be focused on projects with their partner and making all the Rockstar games. It is unknown what those projects are and what that company specifically will be working on. Maybe they'll come out with a Crackdown 4, but who knows?
No, because Microsoft owns that IP.
Oh.
I see at the bottom of one of the articles it says it should be reasonably simple to make an educated guess or two as to what they're talking about. Get out of here, advert.
If you want to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it is now 100% free until the 19th of October on Steam. It is 100% discount, so if you want Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you can get it right now, and it is completely free on Steam.
All right, thanks for the heads
Sonic
up.
the
I will go
Hedgehog
do that as soon as we're done.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is really good.
So yeah, if you want to pick it up, it's free until the 19th. If you don't play it, fucking get it. Who cares? It's free. So, the game is free to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Sega.
Yep. Sega's old.
Sega 60 though.
60th anniversary, yeah.
Holy moly! Yeah, because they started out
Sega's
making
the
Tinker
best.
Toys and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just like Nintendo. They started off with toys and then moved to arcade stuff, and then making a blue hedgehog.
Didn't I see something about like Roblox going public or something? Did you guys see anything about that?
Probably.
Yeah, so if you
That
play the
makes
stock
sense.
market, look into that. That's a thing.
To go with the Go Sega 60th anniversary, there's actually a bunch of games that are discounted. You can pre-purchase the Football Manager 2021. It's 20% off. East Side Hockey Manager, it is 75% off. It's $5. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is free. Total War Warhammer 2 is 66% off.
That game is fun.
You can play for free for the first 12 hours. And then for the next 12 hours, and then you will be able to 66% off.
Yakuza's on sale too.
Yeah, you can use it too.
Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 are on sale on Steam.
Not saying, but just saying.
Company of Heroes 2 is $1. Catherine Classic is $10.
Oh, Catherine's so good.
Sonic Mania is $5.
Rising Storm 2 Vietnam is free on the Epic Games Store.
Oh, nice.
Played that a little bit.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, there's a bunch of games out there right now that are any Sega-based games are all pretty crazy on sale. Alien Isolation, That is $9. I didn't realize that was a Sega game.
Yeah, Sega owns the license to the Alien games.
Nice. Do you ever guys just want to eat some Oreos and then get free shit?
Who doesn't like that?
Well, guess what? Now you can. Microsoft has partnered with Oreos, Cadbury, Nutter Butters, and more during a free campaign. And the campaign focuses on Halo Infinite. So, as a way to make up to the fans for disappointing them with the delayed release of Halo Infinite, you can now buy your favorite snacks and get free DLC for the next 3 months until the release of Halo Infinite by eating Oreos, Cadbury eggs, Nutter Butters, and more.
Did you know that you can get double XP in Halo Infinite by drinking specially marked cans of Monster? The codes are only good until December 31st of this year, though.
That makes sense.
I saw that the other day. I was like, so what do you mean?
Oof.
So these don't work?
That's fucking funny. That's hilarious. So yeah, if you get a pack of those. They have a Master Chief on it. It'll come with codes to unlock special content for the games, multiplayer armor, Halo suits, different guns, different weapons, and upgrades. That'll be good until the campaign's going on for the next 3 months until the game launches in 2021. So
Nice.
they said to make up for it. So PlayStation has announced. Oh, I think you already said this. The cross-gen save. Did you talk about this?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I think so.
I forgot to shut that off. Well, essentially, they're leaving the cross-gen save to the developers.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think I did.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So Sony said today in an interview that the cross-gen save, they are not going to implement it. That it is up to the developers of the games if they want to allow cross-gen saving. So basically, you want to take your GTA 5, all the money, everything that you already made, and it's up to Rockstar if they want to allow you to take that over to the PS5 version. So they're not going to implement it. Microsoft is implementing it, but Sony is not. So we'll see how that works. Rambo will be joining Mortal Kombat 11 as it comes to the PS5 and Xbox Series X next month. Mortal Kombat 11 will be a launch title, and you will be able to play as an exclusive John Rambo when it releases next month.
I can't wait for them to add like John McCain from Die Hard.
John
And,
McClane, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and we just got the Expendables.
Oh, fuck yeah. You have the Terminator, you have RoboCop. They've already joined it.
You have Terminator, you have... Isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger in it? Yeah, Terminator.
Yeah,
You have
Terminator.
Stallone coming in now with, not Rocky.
Rambo.
Rambo. Hey, you just need Bruce
I'm surprised they
Willis,
don't add Rocky in
Jean-Claude
there.
Van Damme.
So yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, he is an unlockable character exclusively to the next gen consoles, and Sylvester Stallone actually voices the character. So that'll be interesting. It's good for him. And that's all I got for news. You want to get?
So real quick, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. What we got?
I looked at my phone, and I saw an article from PC Gamer talking about the Monster Hunter movie.
Okay.
Fucking go.
Mila Djokovic and the Meowscular Chef will be buddies in the Monster Hunter movie, so Palicos are going to be a thing. But more concerning is it has the release date for Monster Hunter, the Monster Hunter movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to know when it comes out?
What
When
day?
does it come out?
December 30th.
Let's fucking go.
You want to know what else happens on December 30th?
What happens?
My birthday.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's your birthday.
So sorry.
Beautiful. That's how it would be. That's how we could have. Man, that
What better
seems.
way to celebrate?
Yeah, It's only appropriate that it comes out on your birthday, you little shit. Love you.
Oh, that was great. Fucking party at the movie theaters. Let's
Woo!
fucking go.
I'm taking my top off.
All
Hope
right,
you guys are okay with
so
that.
who's gonna
Strippers
buy
and
me-
Monster Hunter.
Who's gonna buy me a ticket to go see Monster Hunter on my birthday?
Me.
Oh,
I already
yeah,
bought it.
we
It's
all are.
pre-ordered.
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's on its way. There's a
definitely
Greyhound.
been bought
I
and
get
posted.
I get fucking 8 tickets to go see Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
but Walker and I, we pitched in, and yours is going to be in a suitcase that's actually traveling all over the globe. You're going to get that suitcase, and there's going to be like Beijing
Dicks.
and
Oh, it's
Dick's
gonna be fucking.
and
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You're gonna give me tickets to go see Monster Hunter in like movie theaters that aren't even close to me.
yeah.
Yeah, we are. We can get you an IMAX theater one. Fucking
Right.
Regal Films.
Yep,
AMC theater.
yep. The Erie Planetarium.
Yeah, you have to fucking go and find these theaters to watch it. Specific days too. It's a scavenger hunt across the United States to see Monster Hunter.
You can only watch one scene at a time.
Yes.
God.
Yeah. So like the first
Why-
15 minutes
why
is
does
in
this
one
have to
theater.
come out on my
Yeah.
birthday?
And then the
Why?
following.
God damn it! You have 365 days in a year, and you had to pick it.
Hey man, they're going out with a bang. Why not? Nothing better.
Could you pick a better day though?
No, you can't.
I don't think so either. No.
You could.
No, you couldn't.
can.
So aim.
You can do like I don't know, December 31st or December 29th.
What the hell's the name of that game? Movie? Dragon or Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter
Yeah,
comes out on James's birthday. Amrit was asking what's up, cuz. I tell him that James's favorite game that has ever existed and his favorite movie with his favorite actress
And favorite director. Paul
and
Rudd.
favorite director are releasing his
It's already gonna be the
soon
greatest movie of all time.
his soon to be favorite movie, soon to be best movie, soon to be movie that would be playing at his funeral type movie of favoriteness level.
What did I tell you if when I go see Monster Hunter?
If it's,
How,
if
like,
it's a favorite movie of all time, and like you're never seen any movie again.
No. If
Ever.
if
It's gonna play in the
anything-
background on like a big screen during his wedding.
If it's a good movie, what did I say? Oh yeah, if it's a good movie, I will buy a bad dragon dildo and shove it far up my ass.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
I hope that answers your question, Aim. He said, "What if it's a bad movie and ruins your whole thought of the game?"
Oh, it's going to be a bad movie. It's going to be fucking terrible. It's going to be atrocious.
Then it's gonna meet his expectations.
Yeah,
But
it's
if
gonna
it
be his
actually meets
favorite
his
one.
expectations.
In a good way,
In a good way.
because it sounds like if it
fucking-
meets his expectations, it's gonna be shit. Because that's what he's
I'm
expecting
gonna
it to
go see
be.
myself
Oh yeah.
if it's a fucking good movie.
Yeah,
If it doesn't
I'll,
meet his expectations, it was a good movie. and he's
I'll
just gonna
Chinese
shove
finger
that
trap with
dragon.
you. You want a
Fucking
Chinese?
go.
If it's a good movie, you want a Chinese finger trap with me?
Sure. Sure. You heard it here first.
Set.
I don't know. That's a gross one.
Let's get to some releases, shall we?
Releases.com.
So this is from the 13th to the 19th.
So from today.
On the third.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, today till next week. So we have basically the same game coming out 3 times today. We have Robotics Notes Elite coming out for PC and Switch and PS4. We have Robotics Notes Dash coming out for PS4, Switch, and PC. Red Wings Aces of the Sky coming out for PC and Xbox One on the 13th. Remothered Broken Porcelain coming out for PC and PS4 on the 13th. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout coming out for PS4 and PC on the 13th. Prinny 1 and 2 Exploded and Reloaded coming out on the Switch on the 13th. Robotics Note Elite and Dash Double Pack coming out for PS4 and Switch and PC. Torchlight 3 coming out for PS4 and Xbone on the 13th. Foregone coming out for the Xbox One on the 13th. Second Extinction coming out for the PC. Werewolf the Apocalypse Heart of the Forest coming out for the PC on the 13th. Then we have Parsons 1941 coming out on the PC on the 14th. Cook Serve Delicious 3 coming out on the PS4, Switch, and Xbox One.
I just looked that game up. that Cook Serve Delicious 3. It's another version of Overcooked, but you don't walk around.
It's really hard. I'm familiar with it.
We have Virgil, The Longest Night, coming out of PC and Switch on the 14th. Shadow Gangs coming out for the Xbox One on the 14th. Onichanbara Origins coming out for PC and PS4 on the 14th. Return, One Way Trip, coming out for PC and Xbox One on the 14th. Then on the 15th, we have Raj, an Ancient Epic, coming out for PC and PS4. Ring of Pain, coming out for PC and Switch. Cloudpunk, coming out for PS4 and Xbox One on the 15th. Space Crew, coming out for PC and Xbox One. Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Dry Twice.
Who's gonna fucking stream that shit? Let's go.
Coming on PC and Mac. Cake Bash coming out for PC and PS4 on the 15th. Tennis World Tour 2 coming out for the Switch on the 15th. Terror Squid coming out for Switch and Mac and PC. Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition coming out for PC on the 15th. The Signifier coming out for the PC on the 15th. Monster Truck Championships coming out for PS4 and PC on the 15th. Then on the 16th, we have Mario Kart. Yeah, 16th. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit coming out for the Switch. Crown Trick coming out for Switch and PC. Aquanox Deep Descent coming out for the PC on the 16th. NHL 21 coming out for the Xbox One and PS4 on the 16th. I forgot that game was even coming out. 9 Monkeys of Shaolin coming out for PC and PS4. A fucking Zoids game, hell yeah. Zoids Wild Blast Unleashed coming out for the Switch on the 16th.
There's not enough Zoid games.
There's not. Postal Redo coming out on the Switch on the 16th. On the 19th, then, we also have Endless Memories coming out on the PC. Back to you guys.
Beauteous. There's a lot actually coming out for both the movie side and the TV side. Cats vs. Dogs 3s is coming out on the 13th. Paws Unite.
What?
Yeah, Cats vs. Dogs 3. It's called Paws Unite.
They made a second one?
Yeah, I guess so.
My God.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was like, okay, cool. Vikings Season 6 is coming out on Blu-ray. I know a lot of people said they love that. El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie, which is fucking weird. That's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD when that's on Netflix. I don't really know why that's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD. It's a Netflix exclusive movie.
So people who don't have Netflix can watch it?
You're gonna pay, well, I guess, you pay Netflix 1 month $7. You buy the movie for $20. Well,
yeah, but
whatever.
maybe you, I don't know, don't have Netflix like I did for the longest goddamn time.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like if you didn't watch that on Netflix, then you're never actually gonna watch it. That's the only thing. Evil Eye is coming directly to Amazon. It is a movie. The perfect romance turns into a nightmare when a mother becomes convinced her daughter's new boyfriend has a dark connection to her past. Basically, the premise of the movie I was watching, it looks interesting. This woman's her boyfriend essentially is more or less like a demon of sorts that's actually been in their lives for years and is haunting the mother.
Huh.
Now, The Bachelorette Season 16 starts tomorrow on ABC.
My mom's gonna watch that probably.
I like it. The FBI Disclassified Season 1 comes out tomorrow. It's a 6-part series. The FBI Declassified. Basically, it is a journalist true crime series where it goes over the harsh reality of FBI agents and their analysts and talks about their biggest cases, what happened, what did they miss, things along those lines. Kind of give you a deeper dive into the behind the scenes of an FBI agent. So it might be cool. This show, I know, I fucking no idea it's still on, but The Amazing Race Season 32 is on the...
Christ.
Yeah. Season 14 starts CBS on the 14th. No, sorry, season 32 comes out on the 14th on CBS, which is crazy. The Con season 1 comes out on ABC on the 14th. The series explores the troubling tales of people taken in by claims and promises that turned out to be too good to be true. Basically, it goes over the emotional and the grueling effort of Wall Street and how it corrupts people, things along those lines. It's a series that fits into basically to the outrageous cons of Wall Street.
Huh.
So if you're interested in that kind of shit, that's for you. Netflix has a couple things coming out. A Babysitter's Guide to Monster Hunting. It's an animated show. It has the same graphics as like Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's kind of cool. That's a Netflix exclusive.
That's cool.
Yeah. What else we got here? Social Distancing Season 1 coming directly to Netflix on the 15th. The film, in its isolation, the narrative, and the anthology series features both the dark and funny takes on how people strive to stay connected while staying apart. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Star Trek Discovery Season 3 comes out on the 15th. What else we got? La Revelations Season 1. La Revolution Season 1 comes on Netflix. 1787 France. It's investigating a series of mysterious murders. The future investors of the world-famous guillotine uncovers an unknown virus, the blue blood. The disease quickly spreads against the French, driving them to murder ordinary people, which leads to a rebellion. So basically, this virus makes you a murderer. So interesting.
I lost all interest.
Someone Has to Die Season 1 is coming to Netflix. Netflix is just fucking racking the money in, dude. 1950 Spain, a couple summons their son home from Mexico to introduce him to his fiancée, but are shocked when everything turns into a brawl. So I don't know what that is. So I'm assuming something with murder. Who knows?
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know. Grand Army Season 1 coming to Netflix. Also another Netflix debut. Grand Army is about a public high school student in Brooklyn who wrestles with sexual, racial, and economic politics. We'll see. The Perfect Weapon. That's a new series coming to HBO. Hellstorm Season 1 is coming to Hulu exclusively. Dream Home Makeover Season 1 coming to Netflix. These are all on the 16th, which is insane. Basically, Dream Home Makeover. Let me see. Yeah, all it is the people who basically kick you out of your house and redo your home. It shows the ups and downs of having your dream house, but does everybody like the renovations that are done? So I'm assuming there's going to be people like, oh, that looks like fucking shit. Also coming to Netflix on the 16th, The Trial of the Chicago 7. This movie is based on an infamous 1969 trial of 7 defendants charged by the federal government with conspiracy and more, arising the counter-culture protest in Chicago that led to the Democratic National Convention in 1969. Not quite sure what that is. Shark Tank Season 12 comes out on ABC on the 16th.
Shark Tank is my favorite show to watch when I'm at a hotel.
I like it.
Because it always is on. Every time I go to a hotel and I go into like their gym, it's always on.
Coming to Amazon Prime It is a Amazon Prime exclusive. It's called What the Constitution Means to Me. It is based off a book where they go into the depth of actually what the Constitution means. And last but not least, America's funniest home videos
That show's still on.
is the new season's coming out with Alfonso, guy who played
Yeah.
Carlton, is the new host on Saturday.
That show's still fucking on.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought this show died with when YouTube became a real thing.
I thought it did
'Cause
too.
You don't need America's Funniest Home Videos. You can just
No, because
watch
all it
funny
is
videos on YouTube.
that's all it is people. I'll guarantee all it is that they took videos from YouTube.
Yeah.
Because they used to be like, well, submit your videos here, blah 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 blah. Now I guarantee they got the shit from YouTube. All it is ridiculousness and Tosh.0, but American Funniest Home Videos version. So
Well, I mean, ridiculousness and Tosh.0 are just
Kind of go hand in hand.
Funniest Home
Yeah.
Videos.
but there's not much. This can't be much different other than the crew. They're not gonna swear and shit. But so, well, that's all I got.
But Alfonso Riviera is funny.
Yeah, he is. So
I
guys,
like
what do
the
you
other
got?
two.
This is the last season of Tosh.0 actually.
Thank God.
It's funny because they aired one episode the day before everything shut down, so it was the only episode they had a crowd. It was the first episode, and he actually came on and did a disclosure. He was like, "I just want you guys to know that this was filmed before COVID started. So unfortunately, there may be jokes that from now until then it may not be socially acceptable, but we are airing this episode in its entirety normal. If you have any problems, I apologize, but I don't give a shit." And they made some jokes about like sexual misconduct and shit like that, and things along those lines. Yeah, it was.
Yikes.
So
Doinks.
That's a big old yikes.
yeah. So it was interesting. I still want to watch that pandemic episode from South Park. I haven't seen that yet.
It's not. It's all right.
I heard it was one. Some of the people said it was one of the funniest episodes in South Park history.
It hits
It
the nail
wasn't
on the
necessarily
head.
funny. It's just
No.
they covered a lot of things.
It hits the nail on the head.
That's
on
funny.
What it was trying to say, and it's a good episode. There were a few chuckles out of me, but I was like, I was fully invested in it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it.
My favorite episode of all time would be the Trapped in the Closet,
Oh yeah.
and like to me that was the best one. Was the Trapped in the Closet, but then the other one would have been the World of Warcraft one,
That was good.
and then the Kanye West, the gay fish
Gay
one or whatever.
fish.
Those three would probably be my top favorites. Not that I've seen like every episode there ever was, but
There's with South, I don't feel like there is a definitive. This is
best
the
episode?
Best episode. This
Make Love Not Warcraft.
is that the Warcraft
it's
one?
really good.
That's probably the best one in my book.
Yeah. That one.
That's the one where they become like World of Warcraft players, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Mom,
bang, bang.
bathroom. Right away, son.
But it's nothing like they don't. South Park doesn't have a Mr. Plow episode like The Simpsons
Yeah.
does, where it's just this is fucking peak. This is peak comedy.
Imagination Land.
I didn't care for.
I've never really
Imagination.
watched
I
a
thought it was
whole
good.
lot of that show.
It was a South Park episode.
It was a fucking two-parter. That was an epic.
Yeah.
That was a two-part epic. I remember seeing that on Comedy Central.
Yeah, that was funny. Mom, Tom Cruise won't get out of my closet. The Trapped in the Closet episode. I was trying to think of like Family Guy episodes, like the best ones. I can't think of. I think it has to be their movies, like the Star Wars movies. I think are some of the best things Family Guy's ever done. And then the one where Stewie and Ryan travel back in time to to the original episode. And then the high school one where Peter goes to high school, everybody gets one. That one. The fuck was it? Where they sing Grease, and at the end they don't you forget about me. That's that episode. I think that's probably my favorite one. Because for a while there, I had on my alternate Microsoft account, they were doing a 30-day free trial if you sign up with a new email. So I did, and my name was Everybody Gets One. And every time I load in the Halo, everyone's like, everybody gets one. That's what everyone did. I'm Spider-Man. Everybody gets one. That was every single time I should have kept that name, but I didn't. But that was every single time I loaded into a game. Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Tell him, Spider-Man. Everybody gets one. That's literally every single time. It was fucking funny. I loved it. But anyways,
named it Captain Geach.
I did. Well, no, I had Captain Geach before.
Oh.
I had Captain Geach before, but then they were, like I said, they were doing a free month of Xbox Live, and my Xbox Live for my Captain Geach account expired. So I used my Gmail account instead of my Yahoo, and I made a Gmail Xbox Live account with Everybody Gets One with the name. So that was good. So I think that's a podcast, boys. So where can we find everybody? What are you guys gonna be doing? Schroeder, start with you, man, again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be on Facebook, Splash Screen Gaming, Twitch, Splash Screen Gaming on Twitch and such. I really don't have a whole lot of plans this week. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. My big thing is just testing out all the equipment and making sure everything works good. Again, I got something in my eyeball, like literally just as you said, "Hey Jeff, you should talk."
Sorry about that.
But it's it's your fault. Just get your eyes looking about as red. But other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna try to get with you guys and do stuff with you, sexy stuff with you guys. So we'll see what comes up. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna watch a bunch of, Jimmy's YouTube channel because he's been dropping content left and right, and
Sure, you count left and right every once in a while.
I think I've gotten quite a few. I think I've gotten a couple notifications over the last week, didn't I?
Yeah, I was.
You've been busy.
Some backlog stuff.
Okay, good shit. And then other than that, just playing the Overwatch with, Mark and Walker over here, and Jimmy whenever he decides to join us. Which you don't do enough, if at all. I don't think ever. Anymore.
I don't think he'll ever play Overwatch.
No.
My Uncle Steve got it, and he was playing. It's a good time. He said he enjoyed it.
Takes
He's
a little
actually
bit
not
to break you in.
Yeah, he's getting the hang of it, though, pretty quick.
What if I'd actually been playing with you guys all along and you didn't know it? Like, I've always been on the enemy team.
He specifically
all of you.
just games up knowing that what lobby we're going to be a part of.
Yeah. Yeah, watch me like the one that wrecks all of you guys.
I know, his
Whenever
power
you
is
play a
hidden.
game-
He was on every single one of the teams from last night.
Yeah. Yeah, watch. I'm actually a fucking killer in that game.
This whole time it's been you! I knew it!
Son of a bitch!
I'm actually like grandmaster level of that game.
I knew it. Fucking
Secretly
triple
the
diamond
greatest player in
platinum.
the world.
Triple diamond platinum.
Yeah, or whatever. One of the big.
Yeah, whatever the highest thing
Overwatch
is.
Teams.
Blue is sus over there. But other than that, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm super stoked about what I hope happens between now and Christmas. We'll see. I think there's gonna be, I don't know.
Some big changes.
I hope so. I really hope so. Do some big things. Hopefully things kind of chill down a little bit with our good pal Mark here, and he's not so over fucking burning with. He's like a Skyrim character, a GT or a Fallout character that has 152 weight when he's 155 strength. So it's just getting through it. Yep. A little engine that could type shit. So hopefully maybe I'll go over there and give you a nice massage. Make you feel real good. Make you feel real nice. But yeah, so stay tuned on my end, folks. I don't know, maybe I'll get Instagram back up and running. I don't know, but Facebook, Splash Screen Gaming is typically where I post little bits of stuff, and other than that, I just stream. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's kick this hacky sack over to Walker. Your hands are shaking like you're ready for some action over there, big boy. Big boy.
Getting prepped for the magic of Schroeder. For myself, Captain Geach 15 on all of the platforms. And myself, I probably won't be doing much gaming as I am on vacation, and we will most likely be exploring, hopefully, the next couple days. I might have some cool pictures. We'll see if we go to the Grand Canyon or whatnot. Don't quite know exactly what we're doing. But that's pretty much all I will be doing. And I have an interview tomorrow, so hopefully that goes good. Knock on wood. And we'll see how that goes.
You better call me as soon as you're done with that so I can congratulate you on your success.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it 100% will. You guys will be the first to know. Mark, how about you, man?
Who knows what's going on with me. But if you're interested in watching my content or seeing whenever I do make content, you can see that on YouTube and Twitch at MarkDude701. Yep.
And last but not least, Sir Noodles himself.
The infamous
James.
I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing stuff.
All of the games.
Twitch.tv/Jimmy Noodles GG. I'm still not used to it, man.
I know.
I'm still not used to it. I always take like a breath where I'm like, what is
Like,
it
am I
again?
saying it right?
Yeah. So Jimmy Noodles GG on Twitch. Who knows what I'll be playing? Maybe some more Ghost of Sushi. Maybe something else. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll go back to Earthworms. Then if you miss a stream, you can go on to youtube.com/JimmyNoodlesGaming to see my VODs and other stuff that I upload. And then if you want to find out what I'm doing on Twitter, you can go to twitter.com, look up Jimmy Noodles GG. Oh, also, hey, everybody listening here. I am going to be the tentative date is November 5th and 6th. I'm going to be partaking in a charity called Extra Life. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour gaming marathon to raise money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital, St. Vincent's Health Center here in Erie.
Yeah, you are.
So, come by, donate, and check it out. If you go to extra-life.org and you search up player Jimmy Noodles, you can donate there. I'm probably going to think of some. What's up?
So make sure you put that in the description.
Will do. Yeah. So, check it out. And like I said, it's going to be me playing video games and streaming. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on that day. I need to.
Are you able to play multiplayer games? So we can play like Among Us.
I can play whatever. I can do whatever I want as long as it's good on Twitch.
We can play some Among Us, Fall Guys, whatever games we all have, because I think everyone would want to participate in that.
Yeah.
Obviously, until it gets too late and then you're by yourself. But
I'm by myself. I will be leaning on you guys heavily.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely down to help participate in that. Whatever games we all have.
Yeah, we'll probably bounce some ideas off of each other and think about what we're gonna do for that day, that 24-hour period.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Me.
Good job for doing that, man. That's awesome. Kudos to you.
It doesn't surprise me. Your powers are strong.
They are. It's over 9,000.
We'll see once we hit hour 15.
I don't know.
I think you can do it though.
We might have touched base on this just real fast. Let me just slap somebody with this real quick. It is Amazon Prime days.
Yes.
Yep.
It starts
midnight.
I think so.
Started today.
Midnight here.
Oh, midnight there.
Midnight my time.
So it's happening here for us now because we're in the future.
No,
Yes.
it doesn't start until midnight Pacific time. You got 2 more hours.
But it's 1 a.m. Eastern time, so it's 1
Yeah.
a.m.
But it doesn't start
until
Future.
midnight Pacific time.
Bastards! We have to wait on
It's so that people
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's
East
1 a.m.
Coast.
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
know
it's-
what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so that when it's
Ow.
midnight your time, I don't get it at fucking 9 o'clock. Like, what are you paid?
One more hour, baby. I didn't even know that. I should have deposited my check. How long is it going on? Just today and
2
tomorrow?
days. Today and tomorrow. Yep.
Yep.
Amory's over here saying it's like Black Friday, except for Amazon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, and also Best Buy's doing their Black Friday early
Today?
today and
Um,
tomorrow.
Get the hell out of here!
Target
What do you mean
is-
early? It's like a month or.
Yeah, they're doing some Black Friday stuff today and tomorrow.
What?
Target is doing some like Amazon Prime Day stuff, like
Yeah,
their own Prime Day. And so is
There was a
Walmart.
news article that said
This is madness.
Best Buy forgot what day Black Friday is, and is doing Black Friday specials on the 13th. Somebody hit the wrong button at corporate.
Apparently, man. Shenanigans.
Yeah, you have midnight my time. So when it turns to the 13th my time, and it goes up until midnight my time on the 14th.
He says 2 days, but the deals are super random and very sporadic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they're for
Yeah,
like a couple hours at a time usually.
Yeah, you have to essentially look at what it is because they're constantly changing.
Goddamn.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll
Quick,
scoop up
my
some
guy.
hard
Gotta
drives.
Be quick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be. It's gonna be big.
Cool.
Yeah, it starts midnight my time, so you have almost there. Almost there.
2 more hours.
So it's probably it's if for anybody listening to the stream live, then you're probably Gucci, but
Yeah. Ring doorbells, Echo Dots, are Amazon Fire tablets, Fire TVs, actual like TVs. They have a 55-inch. It looks like for half off. It's gonna be $200,
yeah.
which is pretty cool. And then they have bikinis too.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
What more could you
there you
need,
go,
especially
Walker.
in October?
The what I saw today, who was it? Xiaomi, the company that makes like phones and technology, like other like tech stuff in China.
Yeah.
They they sell women's panties.
Let's fucking go.
I'm like,
Nice.
what is this?
If you want a Ring doorbell, it looks like today's the day to get it. It looks like they have a Ring doorbell with an Echo Dot to pair with it for $70.
70
That's
bucks.
not bad.
Yeah. If you want the Ring doorbell by itself, it's even cheaper. That Echo Dot by itself is $15, which is fucking insane.
Damn.
So, good job. So if you want, yeah, it's coming up here. You gotta get, but you have throughout the day and everything. The changes constantly, so you just gotta go on Amazon and see what it is. Motherfuckers, though, I ordered a pool cover for my pool on Friday, and it was supposed to be Prime shipping overnight, and it's still not here.
Yeah.
Bastards.
The worst thing ever I've ever heard.
Yep, it's
First world
fucking.
problems.
How
Yeah.
dare!
My pool's too cold. Fuck.
Can't cover your pool.
My pool's too cold, so now
Your
I need it to
private
warm
pool
up.
in your backyard.
Yeah, it's not a fancy pool. It's one of those like plastic ones. Not plastic, but like
Yeah, but still, you have a pool.
Still a pool.
in tin in it,
It's
whatever
still a
in it.
fucking pool.
It is, but we got it on clearance at Target.
You know what? I don't have a pool. Do you guys have a pool?
Nope.
Exactly.
Just a pool of
Hey,
shame.
This is a big fucking dick over here in the middle of the desert, filling up precious water with, filling up a pool with precious water.
Hey man, you gotta survive somehow, but it's too cold to go in. It's just fucking sucks. I've tried to get a pool cover and they're like, no fam. Bastards. Which is weird because you think a pool would be warm in the desert, but it's actually not. It's actually fucking cold. Doesn't make much sense, but anyways.
Oh my god. How terrible your life is. I'm gonna donate to you instead of to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
It's real life problems, man. Hashtag suffering. Anyways, as always, you can find us on all the socials. Level Unlock Podcast on the Instagram, on the Twitter. not Twitter, sorry, on the Instagram, on the YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter. What, James?
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
Hashtag, that is right. And as always, if you would like to become part of the Unlock Nation, the Lockpick Nation, you can do so at patreon.com/levelunlockpodcast. We'll see you back here next week, Monday, bright and early, 10:30, 10, 11, 12 Eastern Standard Time for episode 90.
The big 90.
You guys have an amazing week. Stay safe out there. Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.